Right, so this is the most frequently asked one that I have, and that is how to do VLOOKUPs. And I mean, to be honest, just the word alone, VLOOKUP, it's daunting, especially when you read the description. If you don't know what it is, looks for a value in the leftmost column of a table, and then returns a value in the same row from a column you specify. What? So let me explain it for you once and for all, make it nice and easy for you, and I'll give you a scenario just so you understand how we do it. So Janet from the accounts team has a list of customers, but being Janet, and she's lazy and she's not that bright, she's only got the customer codes, no other detail. And what she needs to know is whether those customers are still active, and she wants to know the name of each of those customers. So we can see here are our customer codes that she sent over to us, which is fine. We've got a customer list here, so we can go in to the customer list. There's all our customers. We're not performing very well. We've only 23 customers, not very good. So here's all our customers here, right? So we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That customer 23, they live at 38 Fake Street and they're active. Now we could go in and write that, so we could put name and write all that information in, but I mean there's only 4 here, but if Janet decided to send 15, 20 of these to us, it's going to take a lot of time to do this. So she wanted to find out the name and whether they're active, so we'll call this status. Okay, so we're going to do a VLOOKUP. So we'll go through this nice and easy. So equals VLOOKUP. So we want to look up value. Just always read this because this always makes sense. Look up value. What's the value you want to look up? We want to look up this customer number. This customer number, and we can see there it needs a comma after. So now it's asking for the table. Where are we looking for this information? We know that we're looking for this information here. So we can select our range. So that's where we're looking for our information. We always have to ensure that wherever you select the information from, whatever you're looking up, it always has to be on the left hand column. So if you're looking up a customer number, the customer numbers that you use to look up should always be in the leftmost column. If it's here, it just doesn't work at all. If you put it 3 columns in, it just won't work. So always make sure that the column that you need to match to then look up puts there. Once again, it's probably confusing, but so that's our table. We've selected that. We do another comma because it wants us to. Now column index number. So basically this is our range here, and the index, we want customer name, so that is the next column to the customer. So this would be classed as the first column, this would be classed as the second, third and fourth. So we want the second column, so we'd put a 2. Now the next bit, just to make it nice and easy for you, always put false. Always write false. Don't ask why, just do it. Okay, false. Never put true, never do anything else. Always type false. So that is our formula there. So we'll press enter. We can see there customer 23, which is perfect. We've got that. And then if we drag this down, eventually it's going to cause some sort of an issue, because if you look, our range here, when we drag it down, changes every time. So we need to make sure that doesn't change. To make sure that range doesn't change, we click in the range and we press F4 on each of them. That makes it absolute. So when we press enter and we copy that down, it's going to stay to that range, no problem. An easier way as well, if you know that this is going to be your range, you can do what I like to call defining a range. So here's our range, and we can call that, just up here, you can just call it customers. Press enter. That's all you need to do, nothing too confusing. And instead of typing in a range here, you can just put customers, and it comes up. That's the table we're looking at. We can copy that down, do whatever we want, never have to worry about it. So that's how we've got our customers. So see if you can tell me this. We need to get the status of each of these customers. So we'll go through it again. Equals VLOOKUP. We want to look up that value in, nice and easy, customers. Okay, so what column is it? Oh, can't click. So the column is, remember, we'll cancel that. This is 1. We know this is 2. So we want 3. We want the 4th column to find out the status of these customers. So equals VLOOKUP, that value in customers, the 4th value, and remember, it's always, always, always false. We can see they're active. And there we go. So that's okay when it's 4, but when Janet has an even worse day and sends you 30, you know it's only going to take you a couple of seconds. Now, anyway, it's only going to take a couple of seconds. And because you dislike Janet because she keeps sending you this, you can make her wait a little bit longer, and you know you've done it. That's what I do anyway. So yeah, that is a VLOOKUP. That is the best way to describe it, and I hope it's not as confusing as it once was. VLOOKUPs are actually very easy, and I use them every single day. They're the most valuable formula to know. So that is how to do a VLOOKUP, and thank you for watching my video.